Hey there, curious minds. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey into the fascinating world of human desire and arousal. It's a topic that's often whispered about in hushed tones, but today, we're going full throttle into the science behind what makes our hearts race and our bodies tingle. Physiological aspects of sexual desire. Hold on to your hats, because we're about to delve into the nitty-gritty of what happens in your body when desire comes knocking. It's like a wild roller coaster ride, and you're in for one heck of a trip. So, what's this sexual desire all about anyway? It's that electric jolt of attraction that can make your heart race and your skin break into goosebumps. But here's the kicker. It's not just a mental thing. Your whole body gets in on the action. Picture this. Your heart starts pounding like it's trying to escape your chest. That's because it is. Okay, not really, but your cardiovascular system goes into overdrive. Your pulse quickens and your blood vessels expand, sending a rush of blood to all the right places. And yes, I'm talking about below the belt. But that's not all. Your skin gets in on the act, too. It flushes, giving you that sexy, rosy glow. Your senses sharpen, making everything seem more intense, like the world's been cranked up to 11 on the pleasure scale. Now let's talk about your brain, the mastermind behind this whole operation. When desire hits, your brain releases a cocktail of chemicals and dopamine takes center stage. This neurotransmitter is like the captain of the pleasure ship, creating a sense of euphoria that's downright addictive. It's like your brain's way of saying, this person right here is something special. So there you have it. Desire isn't just a mental game. It's a full-body experience. Your heart races, your skin tingles, and your brain goes haywire with happiness. It's like a symphony of sensations that can leave you feeling like you're on top of the world. Understanding these physiological aspects of desire can help you appreciate the incredible complexity of human attraction. It's science, folks, and it's also pure magic, brain chemistry and hormones in sexual attraction. All right, let's dig deep into the brainy stuff behind sexual attraction. It's like a chemical love story up there, and trust me, it's fascinating. First up, we've got dopamine, the superstar of pleasure chemicals. When you're crushing on someone, your brain goes all out on the dopamine production. It's like a reward system, making you feel like you just won the lottery. This rush of feel-good vibes is what gives you that euphoric, can't stop thinking about them feeling. But wait, there's more. Hormones are the real MVPs in the game of desire. Testosterone, often seen as the manly hormone, revs up the libido. It's the hormone behind that primal urge, that burning desire that makes guys do some seriously goofy things to impress someone they're attracted to. Now, ladies, it's your turn. Estrogen, the queen bee of hormones, is in charge of keeping the fires of desire burning. It's not just about fertility, it's about keeping that attraction spark alive and well. And let's not forget oxytocin, the love hormone. When you're snuggled up with your partner or even sharing an intimate moment, oxytocin floods your system, strengthening the bond you feel. It's like a warm, fuzzy blanket of love that envelops you. But here's the kicker. It's not just about the chemicals on their own. It's the perfect cocktail of dopamine, testosterone, estrogen, and oxytocin working together, creating that intoxicating attraction brew. It's nature's way of saying, hey, you two, you're a match made in heaven. So, there you have it, the brainy chemistry and hormone orchestra of sexual attraction. It's like a grand symphony inside your noggin, playing the sweetest love songs you've ever heard. Understanding these inner workings can help you appreciate the powerful forces that drive attraction and desire. It's science, but it's also the stuff of romance novels and love songs. How arousal works in both men and women. All right, folks, let's uncover the juicy secrets of how arousal gets cooking in both men and women. Buckle up, because it's a thrilling ride through the world of human biology. Now, when it comes to arousal, there are some universal truths. For both men and women, it all starts with increased blood flow to the nether regions. Yep, you guessed it. Things get, well, engorged. In guys, it's all about the penis, which can go from a humble noodle to a towering skyscraper in no time. Ladies, your star player here is the clitoris, a tiny but mighty organ that swells and becomes super sensitive. But that's not all. Arousal also gets your heart racing. And I'm not just talking about excitement. Your heart rate actually increases as your body gears up for action. Breathing quickens, and you might even break into a sweat. It's like your body's way of saying, we're about to get busy. And let's not forget the brain. It's the control center, and it plays a huge role in arousal. It's like the ultimate mood setter. The brain releases neurotransmitters that amp up your sensations and make everything feel more intense. It's why even the slightest touch can send shivers down your spine. Oh, and here's an interesting tidbit. Men and women might experience arousal slightly differently, but the core mechanism is pretty darn similar. Blood flow, increased sensitivity, and heightened pleasure. It's the body's way of saying, let's get this party started. So there you have it, the down and dirty on how arousal works in both men and women. It's like a symphony of sensations and reactions, orchestrated by your body's desire for pleasure and intimacy. Understanding this can help you appreciate the incredible biology behind those steamy moments and make them even more exciting. It's science, folks, but it's also pure, unadulterated fun. Common misconceptions about sexual desire. Hold on to your hats, because it's time to bust some myths about sexual desire wide open. There are a ton of misconceptions floating around, and it's high time we set the record straight. First off, let's talk about the idea that desire always strikes like lightning. You know, that Hollywood moment where you lock eyes with someone and boom, you're head over heels in lust. Well, reality check. Desire doesn't always work that way. Sure, those lightning strikes happen, but more often than not, desire is more like a slow burn that builds over time. It can grow as you get to know someone and connect on deeper levels. So don't fret if you're not experiencing fireworks right away. Sometimes the best things take a little time. Next up, the misconception that desire should always be at 100%. Look, life is messy. Stress, exhaustion, and just, well, life can put a damper on your desire levels. And that's perfectly normal. Your libido can ebb and flow like the tides, and that's okay. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you or your relationship. Sometimes you're just not in the mood, and that's all right. And here's a biggie. Desire isn't solely about physical looks. Sure, initial attraction can be superficial, but it's personality, connection, and chemistry that keep the flames burning. The idea that you need to look like a supermodel to be desirable is a load of baloney. Attraction is about the whole package, not just appearances. So there you have it, the most common misconceptions about sexual desire debunked. It's time to toss these myths out the window and embrace the beautiful, messy reality of human desire. It's as unique and diverse as each one of us, and that's what makes it so darn intriguing. Understanding these truths can lead to more fulfilling and open conversations about desire and what really turns you on. It's about time we celebrate the wonderfully complex world of attraction. So, there you have it, the science of arousal and desire. It's like a beautifully intricate dance of hormones, brain chemistry, and physiology. Understanding how it all works can lead to more fulfilling and open conversations about our desires and what makes us tick. Remember, it's all part of the wonderful, messy, and exhilarating world of being human.